Today on Moe's Toy Room, we're going to unbox from Hasbro. Here comes the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin Tyrannosaurus Sentry Ranger. And it's coming up next. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Moe's Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today we're going to take a look and unbox this brand new Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin Tyrannosaurus Sentry Ranger. This is a Target exclusive, I believe, and this baby was picked up today, like recently. And the funny thing is when we went and somebody was trying to hide it, I've never ever seen this, it wouldn't ring up. It was coming up sold out of stock, sold out online, all this other stuff on there. But I had the figure in my hand, so I asked the lady in the toy section, hey, what do I do about this? And so she used her own scanner, and it was $22.78, I believe. And I said, is this register locked? And she says, no, you can buy it. And sure enough, we were able to buy it. Got this beauty out. I don't know if it's been out for a while or not. You can let me know in the comments, but this is the very first time that I have seen it. And I'm a huge Power Ranger fan when it comes to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But a Tyrannosaurus Sentry Ranger, I've never heard of this, but the Ranger looks really cool. You can see the Ranger kicking back behind his window, pain locked in his plastic prison, as he has finally made it here to Moe's Toy Room. This baby is for ages 4 and up. Choking hazards, small parts not intended for children under 3 years old. You can see him right there behind his window of pain as he tends to bring a staff, like a battle staff of some sort right there. It tends to have blades on each end. He has some of that electric blast that they throw in right here in the bottom of the box. 2 alternate hands, and of course this cool looking Red Ranger right there. You can see the advertisement all over that. You could check that out. On the scanner, it said it's a Target exclusive, so that's what I'm taking, folks. You can see the side of the box, and if you turn it right there to the side right there, look how that looks. You get a picture of that whole Ranger right there. Turn it around. There's how he looks. Really cool. I like how they put that Boom Studios up in there, like boom, there it is, right? All right, so then you have this side right here, which is pretty much about the same, but it's more cut off. But yeah, they have it right there just like that. All right, let's get this baby out of the package and see what it can do. All right, folks, we are back. First off, tail of the tape, from bottom of foot to top of helmet. This Red Ranger Tyrannosaurus Sentry is checking in a little over 6 1/4 inches, not quite 6 1/2, but he's better off if you were to rate him at a good solid 16 centimeters, just a hair over. Yeah, good size Ranger. This Ranger's really cool, but let's get into what he brings. First off, he brings a small diorama that you can put in the back of him. You can see that like that if you want to position him like that. However, they included that with the figure. Also, let's back him up a little bit. So he tends to bring some instructions, which is pretty cool. I do like this. I really wish my Predator the other day would have brought one of these, but they bring instructions to him. And he doesn't even have batteries or anything. He brings his staff. You can see that, how cool that looks. Very good material, and it stays straight, which is cool. It's not already slouching or nothing. Pretty cool material. I like the way that they did it. Not too soft, but yet not too hard at the same time. Yeah, this figure is well made. You could see the etched in areas of that blade, how it's etched in along the handle right there that would symbolize the center. Kind of reminds me of Darth Maul's blade a little bit, but more of a reality side one of it. Not bad. Really good fit for this figure. Liking it already. Okay, then he has his electric blast. I believe that's what that is. Very soft material. I'm pretty sure this is probably reused from another Power Ranger. But hey, how would we know, right? But anyway, really cool. Cool that they put it in. It's a whole lot of figure for $22. Well, almost 23. And then you have his fist. He brings some alternate hands, and they are fist. Closed fist right there. Each one has their own hinge, so that way you can hinge them out. Very toyetic action figure so far. All right, so this figure is really cool. Let's take a look at it up close. You can see how the mask looks, how his attire looks. They did a fantastic job on this figure. Look at how the boots look. Really cool. So I want to give him a turn so that way you can see it. Really cool. Look at how the helmet just shines. I like this. Guys, if they're making all the rest of them like this for this series, let me know if they're exclusives or not. Because this figure right now is just knocking it out the park. And I haven't even reviewed it yet. I love the way that they got the T-Rex on the shoulder. Super nice. Just the way that they did this whole figure. His whole outfit just fits. All the gold throughout his outfit and everything is just really nice. When you look at this right away, you know it's a Power Ranger and it's something special. All right, so you're wondering, does the cape come off? Yes, it does. There is a hole right there in his back. You can see it, but that's because they have that right there. You see that right there? Right there. They got a big peg that you stick this thing right on. It's not like as if it even needs a peg. It just goes right on. But the thing is with this is it's not soft molded. It's more of a harder molded plastic, kind of like the old Spawn figures would have had. The real old ones, I mean the 90 ones. But yeah, it's nice and molded, cool. It's not the soft material that we are used to getting on a lot of figures nowadays. But I mean, hey, to keep the cost down, I think Hasbro gave you a lot of figure for your buck here. Yeah, it could have been a $30 figure, which I'm glad that it wasn't. But yeah, $22.78 it came out to. All right, so you could see the back area of that figure. I'm going to leave the cape off as we hit the review. All right, it's review time, folks. Head does look down, really nice. Looks up, super nice, okay. He's on that ball joint. Hits that side to side Michael Myers. Head will spin all the way around. You can get him to spin him around. Okay, so pardon me if my big old hands are in the way. But usually I'm behind these doing the reviews. But yeah, my son was unable to help me again. But anyway, I will do the best that I can. Right here on the shoulders, he has these butterfly cup joints. And you can see, look at the way that those work. You see how they do that? And they painted these ones, which was really cool, to match his attire. So I like that. Really cool, Hasbro. And then the arms will go up and around, that can separate from those cup joints very easily. This figure is super nice. Really nice. Okay, so the arms, you are wondering, this is a toyetic figure. So obviously they will hit 90. Okay, he has bicep swivel. That means that this part will swivel away from that shoulder when it won't be moving. You can get it to move. Really cool. Pop it back in place. Okay, I apologize for the hands again. Okay, and when you go down, double jointed elbow, same as the other elbow right there. Super cool, ready to throw down. He's ready for a fight. Okay, now you're wondering what else does he do? And then I'm not getting his forearms to do any swivel or rotation at all, so I'm guessing that that's one solid piece. But then his hands, you can get his hands to move. And right now he has the grabbing hands on, which would be the ones that you would want to pose him with, holding on to his spear or his staff, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, leave in the comments what that even is, right? But right here below his chest, he has some swivel rotation there. And the funny part is when you go right down here to his belt line, which is a very soft molded plastic. This is interesting because all this is real soft and molded, but then yet his cape is a very harder material. Interesting, but still looks damn good. But anyway, he has like a giant hinge that runs right here, and I don't know if you could see it You can see some of it from the back right there, the lower area. So that way it will give him that ab crunch and you can get him to move, other than giving him another swivel rotation at the waist. So his only rotation would be here, and then he could ab crunch it out and you can maneuver him around. All right, so this figure is checking in really nice so far. What do you guys think? Super cool. You want to get one, right? Head up to your targets. Running pose, okay. Hips don't lie. And then he has upper thigh swivel right here. Same as the other leg, effortless, super nice. Okay, so we're gonna go down that leg. Okay, so keep an eye on the leg right here. Pin there, double jointed knees on this guy. Super sweet figure, and he pops right back in. You don't really have to work at it. Yeah, these are very toyetic. Super nice. I like this. I want all the rest. I gotta have them. You guys know I'm a Power Ranger fan. I'm a fan of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I think this is one of them. So, yeah. And then I also like, to be honest, I like the Super Samurai, because when my kids were born, they were watching Super Samurai, and we ended up meeting the Gold Ranger at a convention. Super cool. He was a gold and blue one. Super cool guy. He even gave my son one of his CDs to his band that he was in, and signed a lot of stuff. Jumped the table, even let my son hold the helmet and took photos with them, because my son actually dressed up as a Red Ranger. All right, so right here below here, he has swivel at the very top of the boot. Look at that. I didn't mean to bore you guys with that, but yeah, we went to that convention, but I am a huge Power Ranger fan. Okay, so feet will go down. That one goes down super nice. This one's a little tougher. There you go. New mold, so there you have it. Okay. Get this foot back in place. Let me see here. All right, folks, so there you have it for the review of the Red Ranger. Let's take a look at him with his cape on and staff in hand. Here he is with staff in hand, all too fitting. This is nice. Super cool. Like the way that this looks. Yeah, this is a really, really nice piece, folks. Digging this. I gotta have the rest. I absolutely love this. It just fits him. Looks real nice. I'm sure you could get the other hand to hold both pieces of the staff if you wanted to. Yeah. He's a nice figure. Let's see how he looks with the Electroblast on it. So here's how he looks with the Electroblast on it. Yeah, it just gets better and better. This is just a nice piece, folks. Yeah, I'm liking this. I am really liking this a lot. Now let's check him out with his alternate hands. Here he is with his alternate hands on. Yeah, this is how he would pretty much look if he was getting ready to throw down. Right here. But yeah, nice piece. Digging it. You can't go wrong with this, folks. This figure just has it all. All the boxes have been checked on this, and even price. I think it's a pretty good price for this figure. Due to the fact that figures have really gone up in price, and I know for Hasbro they went up a lot, but for some reason, for this one to check in at $22.78, I believe, or 73. Yeah, it's probably like about a $2 hike other than what they used to be. So here he is size-wise next to one of the retro Morphin Rangers. I believe these ones came out last year. This is not the original one. This is a retro Morphin Ranger. But size-wise, it's about how he looks there. So yeah, either way, all these figures are just super nice, really cool to collect. Yeah, you can't go wrong, folks. Here he is size-wise. I had to move him quite a bit of a way in front of this Golden Angel Predator that I unboxed recently from NECA. And you can see size-wise, yeah, even then, even that far back, he's still pretty big. Size-wise, the difference there and how this looks. But yeah, overall, this figure's super nice. Checks all the boxes. So all in all, folks, this figure, all the boxes check out good. I believe it's a pretty good bargain. First time I've seen it on the shelves, I had to have it. Super nice. I want to get the rest of them. If there's any of the other ones available, I'm gonna have to do my research and see what's going on with that, because now I want all of them. This figure checked out. Price wise is still a little steep at $22.78 or $73, whatever it was, but it's a whole lot better than paying 30 bucks. So I look at it like that. And then for the amount of stuff that you get with this figure just completely delivered. The toyeticness, everything, all the bells and whistles, the paintwork, the sculpt, everything looks really fantastic on this. And I believe it's a really good bargain. So anyway, from Moe's to yours, everyone, like, share, subscribe, and happy holidays to all, and to all a good night. Good night, everyone.